Hi, it's David Mollo here again with Helen Collier-Kogtevs, and I'm enjoying a lovely afternoon here with Helen and chatting about property investing and some of the opportunities that are around at the moment. And in this video, Helen, I thought what we might talk to people about is if they were looking to have a strategy like the one that you've taken, how would they go about it? How did you go about it?
Yeah, sure.
And what would be involved? I guess they'd have to save some money or to have some money to invest. So perhaps you could talk about a few strategies.
Yeah, sure. Well, there's usually two things that go on. When it comes to creating a strategy for investing, you either got to increase your cash flow, which means either earn more money, you can do that through your job or get a second job or bring in a boarder or something like that. But what I tend to focus on with a lot of people is look at their expenses and how people can reduce their expenses as opposed to try and earn more. Because it's always easy to reduce your expenses first, then look at earning more. So when it comes to doing or creating a strategy, the first thing I always get my clients to do is a budget.
Okay.
Okay, and a lot of people don't like doing budgets.
Don't like budgets?
No, because you have to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's something we're not, quite used to doing with ourselves, being honest with ourselves.
It's just a whole spreadsheet thing.
Yeah, that's right. It's all numbers and it can be a little daunting for people. But what I found with a particular client, in fact, what I find with a lot of clients when I do get them to do a budget is it's really easy to reduce your expenses when you know what to look for.
Yeah.
Okay, and what I've found is, you could buy a t-shirt at David Jones or you could buy a t-shirt at Kmart. It's the same, Bonds t-shirt if you're looking for Bonds, but, the price difference might vary. So it's just trying to change people's mindset around
Learning how to be better buyers.
Yeah, better buyers, not being afraid to ask for a discount or maybe shopping at sort of discount retailers as opposed to, full price retailers waiting for sales and things like that.
What other strategies are there?
Well, as far as, budgeting goes, you could also look at, with your credit card. A lot of people tend to just rack up their credit card, whereas I prefer that people pay their credit card off at the end of the month. So what I get people to do if they're not good at managing their money is to chop it up.
Okay.
Get rid of that credit card and pay off that debt, because credit card debt makes a huge difference to a person's overall borrowing power.
Yes.
Okay? So getting credit card debt under control is really important.
Number one.
Then there's create a savings regime. So we've got to put a bit of money aside for our wealth creation so that we can have some money there to put towards buying property. Then there's also looking at ways that that you can, it's really just a case of revisiting your whole lifestyle. I've had clients that have either downsized because, they don't need the big fancy house. The kids are off their hands and it's just a great opportunity for them to save a lot of money. So there's just, maybe downsizing the car, maybe it doesn't need to be the BMW, maybe something a little bit cheaper for the short term.
Okay, so this is sounding like a lot of sacrifice to me. I mean, I've got to go and I've got to get spreadsheets and so forth. I mean, why would I want to do this? I mean, it's sounding hard now.
Yeah, I'm sorry it sounds really hard. It's not meant to be. But the reality is, though, David, is by doing that, I call it short-term pain for long-term gain.
Yeah.
So a lot of people invest in property and they invest in negatively geared properties, and what they end up doing is, I call it living off baked beans while trying to get rich.
Can I ask you a question? I don't know if everyone knows what negatively geared properties mean. I know I don't.
Okay.
But
sure, I'm happy to explain it. What it is, let's say the house next door that you saw walking in, if you went and bought that property, now that property might be worth, let's say, $500,000.
Yep.
Okay. You'll get a loan for that property.
Yes.
And then you'll rent it out to a tenant. But that tenant might only pay you $300 a week to rent that property.
Okay.
Okay, but the mortgage on that at $500,000 exceeds the rental that you receive.
So I'm making a loss.
You're making a loss.
Okay.
Now that loss comes out of your back pocket each week, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's negative gearing.
Okay.
Okay, so a lot of people invest that way.
And you don't actually think that's a good way. You like to positive gear your properties. Can you talk about?
Well, actually, I'd like to go one step further and say I like a balance. I like a balance of the negatively geared property as well as some positively geared properties that put money in your pocket.
Right.
Okay, so it's about balancing it up. The negative geared property might cost you, let's say, $100 a week.
Yes.
But the positive geared property might earn you $100 a week. So that positively geared property pays for the negative.
Okay.
So what did your portfolio cost you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And at the end of this time, when I've gone through that suffering, I end up with
A $7.5 million property portfolio that doesn't cost you anything.
Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit more excited about that.
Right.
So let's finish this video here,
Sure.
and let's talk a little bit more about some of these strategies in our next video.
Great. Okay, thanks.